Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. Now, hey, I want to tell you, I'm noticing a big trend here, and it's a push to get people back into the office. I first want to state that as a senior executive at Vandergraph Worldwide, our companies are not pushing for people to get back into the office. We do believe in remote work, and we are going to continue down that path. I want to talk to you a little bit about some explanations as to why maybe these middle-aged senior execs think they can rewind 10 years to a world of work where they enforce structured work hours, expected employees to sit in traffic. They mandate a return to office policy, enforce restrictive employment contracts, and offer up improved collaboration, socializing, increased productivity, and company culture as their reasons. I completely disagree with this. I think either they don't have teenage or young adult children, or they don't communicate with their children. They must just communicate at them and not with them, because I'm going to tell you what, Gen Z is the emerging workforce, and they will constitute 40% of business staff within the next 6 years. And they're not buying the return to office, not one bit. You see, Gen Z has never known a non-digitally enabled world. They were born into this magnificent world with all this incredible technology. Think of some of the reasons why they would not agree to go back to this old work model. I want to remind you that we don't do business in your grandpa's world anymore, so we probably shouldn't be doing business the way your grandpa did. We should provide customer service like he did in his world, but we need to treat our workers differently in this age, okay? If you want to be successful in business, you want your company to thrive moving forward, you're going to have to learn new tricks, okay? You're not going to be able to be an old dog living in an old world. That is a recipe for failure, in my opinion. We should step up, and we should do the best we can to support people. Gen Zers, they don't buy the structured 9-to-5 workday. They can't see how that model results in financial stability or wealth creation. And you know what? They know about money. Maybe your parents didn't teach you about money, but I'll tell you what, we teach our kids, the folks I know teach their kids. Children are not dumb. They understand money's important. Try living without it, right? So as a result, their goals and dreams and desires revolve around wealth creation, building financial stability in their lives. I completely support that, because you see, Gen Zers can't afford to buy bonds. They can't afford to invest. Right now, they're struggling to pay rent. They see their working parents constantly stressed and exhausted. 50% of their parents in this country are divorced. Quality time with those parents is very rare, and they have the highest rate of depression, and they blame exhaustion for it. It's a model which doesn't inspire them, because they see the damage that is done not only to their families, but the damage that could be done to themselves. They're not idiots. They're kids. They're growing up. They live in a new world. They were born into this world, so they're experts at manipulating through it. Another thing that Gen Zers are not buying into is the daily commute. Commuting in traffic. Environmental damage is one of Gen Z's top concerns, and they blame greenhouse gases for it, their parents, and industry. They blame the energy crisis on office waste. They see commuting as polluting and want no part in exacerbating it, And a mandated return to office is tough for them, because they can't afford to live in inner cities. Hell, who can these days? You know what I mean? And if they're told they must in order to commute to an office, they see it as discrimination. They're acutely aware that poorer people simply can't entertain the idea. Inclusion is a very big deal for them. And restrictive employment terms as a result of the return to work. They're motivated by short work stints and project-based work. Gen Z will change jobs up to 10 times between the ages of 18 and 34, and they won't be told who they cannot work for. I'm telling you what, collaborating and socializing, they don't buy that they can't socialize remotely. They've played PC and console games since the day they were born. And all of those games involve building relationships, collaborating online. They've never met their virtual friends, however, absolutely qualify them as friends and collaborators. And finally, the COVID lockdowns have just cemented their opinions. We told them during the lockdowns to embrace e-learning, online classes, and collaboration tools. And you know what? They delivered. And we told them it was good. So telling them now that digital working, socializing, and collaborating online is bad means they see you as a hypocrite. And you know what? There will be loads of crusty middle-aged execs disputing my points. I totally get that. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. But know this, those old dogs cannot future-proof their businesses while they choose to ignore what will be 40% of their future workforce. And for those people who are working from home, I believe in you. And you know what? What a great opportunity. Spend time with your families. Utilize the extra time you have at home away from the commute and the office politics to becoming a better you. Build yourself up. Build new knowledge in your mind so you can get better actions in your life. I believe in you because I know if anybody's worth it, you are. And Gen Z, I stand with you. And just know that Vandergraph Corporation and the businesses we own will support remote work for the foreseeable future. If you work for one of our companies, know that you have our support. We care about you. We believe in you. And you know what? You are 100% the best. I care about you so much. I want to see you do well. I raised these points today just to, I guess, get folks thinking, and we'll see how this all works out. Businesses are going to do what they're going to do. I think we're at a point in our business environment in America where we're ready for a turnover. We're ready for some young people to step up, take some leadership roles, and help move us into a new economy, a forward-facing movement into a robust economy, because this is the strongest economy in the world. And there's more opportunity in America for you today than there is in any other country. That is wonderful. That's a wonderful thing. Take advantage of that. I'll come back tomorrow with some more things to think about and talk about. I just wanted to get you thinking today. Know I care about you. I believe in you. And today is going to be the greatest day of your life.